For a lot of us seeing this video, we are living on the land called the United States of America. But it wasn't always this way. Our group asked ourselves, whose land are we really on? We need to remember that the land we are on has always been Native American land, and we need to learn what we can do to uproot the colonial system we live in today.
Red Nation is a grassroots activist organization that advocates for Indigenous peoples' rights and sovereignty in the United States. The group was established in 2014 and is based in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Red Nation was founded by Dr. Melanie Yatsi from the Navajo tribe, Nick Estes from the Culhuacasa tribe, and Jennifer Marley from the San Ildefonso Pueblo tribe, all who are Indigenous scholars and activists. Since its founding, Red Nation has been involved in various campaigns and initiatives, like protests against oil and gas pipelines and campaigns to preserve sacred sites and natural resources, all in efforts to support Indigenous-led movements for justice. The Red Nation's mission statement is to challenge and dismantle colonialism, capitalism, and patriarchy, which they see as the root causes of Indigenous oppression. They are dedicated to the liberation of Native people from capitalism and colonialism. They center Native political agendas and struggles through direct action, advocacy, mobilization, and education. Overall, the group aims to confront and dismantle the oppressive system of colonialism.
To understand what they are fighting against, we need to learn what settler colonialism is, and for that, we look to the work of Patrick Wolf, who is an Australian historian and a scholar who conceptualized settler colonialism as we know it today. Settler colonialism is the logic of destroying and replacing the indigenous population to ensure the total colonial rule and domination over land. One foundational element of settler colonialism is rooted in racial capitalism, which is exactly what the Red Nation talks about in their mission statement.
The Red Nation's work is rooted in recognition of the lasting legacy of colonialism and the structures of power that perpetuate Indigenous oppression.
The overarching question of our film is, what is the Red Nation doing right now to combat the ramification of settler colonialism?
On July 31st, 2020, in Albuquerque, New Mexico, the Red Nation came together to protest the addition of federal agents who were sent in response to protesting against police brutality. The decision to send federal agents was not liked because their tactics of detaining protesters are extremely aggressive. In history, the police were made to control and regulate people of color in a colonialist system, which inherently upholds the system of settler colonialism. And for the Red Nation to stand up against these oppressive enforcements is directly challenging the foundation of settler colonialism.
Activist groups, like the Red Nation movement, are essential to racial justice activism as they serve as a bridge between those who want to create change to higher legislation and resources needed in order to fight the oppressive powers. Continuing to fight is crucial in reaching a culture where Native Americans, along with other historically oppressed groups, are seen as equals and celebrated for their cultures and identities. The sociological message is that white settlers' erasure of the Indigenous people's histories and experiences perpetuates systematic inequality and oppression that must be fought against.